Hi, I'm Max.
And I'm David.
For 15 years, we've been eating Oreos together.
And today, we're going to eat them with you.
Some flavors are wild.
Some are concerning.
And some are an absolute revelation.
Join us.
Double stuff.
Hello, listener.
Indeed.
How are you?
Yes.
Wow, David, you sound authoritative.
I just have so many strong opinions on Oreos that it's affecting my makeup.
Yeah. You've gained a certain husky gravity.
Yeah, like a fuzzy planet.
Oh, no.
Unlike a fuzzy planet.
I know that the rule is supposed to be yes and, but what about the no but? Oh, God, no. It's disgusting sounding.
The fuzzy planet?
I hate it. Well, I like your new voice.
Thank you. Trying it out, seeing how it works.
Yeah, I promise to come back next week and try the same.
Excellent. We'll trade off.
Yeah, it'll be like a little Tom Waits, Leonard Cohen duo kind of thing.
Amazing, yeah.
Hi there, listener.
We're here to talk about Oreos.
We're here at the intersection of America and the automotive dream.
We're here for tobacco-flavored Oreos.
Smoke them if you got them.
But don't, that's very dangerous.
Okay, sorry.
All right, so
Producer Will has a gun and is pointing it directly at us now.
Yeah, because he really wants to get this tobacco flavor Oreo episode going in earnest. And
Carve the words "move on" into each of the bullets.
Yeah. It's very small, though, so it's hard to read.
Can't read that at all. Yeah. All right. Hello, listener. It's a pleasure to have you here with us. This week, we have something special in so much as that it's a limited edition Oreo.
Mm-hmm. And this is a particularly exciting opportunity because outside of our Oreo fandom, Max has another food beloved. And this is something where I have joined him on some of these excursions, but it's not been a partnership in the same way the Oreos have. So I'm excited to actually interrogate Max's opinion because this is going to be a hybrid. It is one of Max's favorite flavors. First time we've ever tried it in the Oreo format.
It's the churro.
Mm-hmm.
I have a deep and abiding love for churros broadly. I think all churros are beautiful. I don't think there's ever been a churro where I was like, this is bad.
I have found you to be someone that if you find out that a carnival or a fair or an event has churros available, there's that same, I've got to try it so that I can rank it and think about where it fits into my overall hierarchy. Was there a specific experience that started this for you?
Oh, yeah, big time. My mom took me to Disney. I was maybe like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
I'd never had a churro. It was my first churro. And
as they say.
I remember my mom like buying it and handing it to me like it was like no big deal. And I was like, what is this stick? And she was like, this is a churro. It's like a donut.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, anything like a donut sounds great. And I ate it and it sort of like knocked my socks off in a lot of ways. But I think the cinnamon and the crisp were a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't feel like fairground funnel cake fluff. It had much more going on for it. I thought it was like a more mobile thing. The doughy inside, crispy outside was such a big deal.
Were you a cinnamon person before churros? Because I remember when I was that age, I was still discovering different seasoning and stuff.
Spices.
Yeah. And like I had a very boring palate as a kid. I just wanted like sweet stuff. But like that's interesting because like that's an introduction to cinnamon in the format of a really great dessert with all those other qualities.
Without it being like deeply processed by a cereal company, I don't know if it entered into my life in any meaningful way.
Then the follow-up question I would have is, does that Disney churro, which knowing the Walter Disney Corporation, I would imagine has probably maintained a certain flavor, texture, whatever. Is that still a specific churro that you like? Or was that just a churro and you've had a Disney one since and you're like, yeah, they're fine, but they're nothing to write home about?
I think they've fallen off, honestly. I think nowadays they're overcooked. And it could be that they always were. It's been a long time. My mind palace has a leaky roof at best. It is being sunk hold into the ground of my brain at worst. So the churro of my memory is like an idealized churro.
Sure. Have you had a churro somewhere else in that time where you're like, this is now my go-to? When you want the best churro I've had or access to, it's this place or this restaurant or...
Unlike what we do here, I rarely go back.
Interesting.
I love the experience of the new churro. I love finding a place and be like, oh shit, they have churros. I have to try this.
Yeah.
Which makes me very happy at the moment, but I rarely think about them as a destination treat.
Got it. Okay.
They are something that fate deigns to drop a churro in my path.
Part of the reason that I'm asking these questions is I'm imagining you comparing whatever the basement has come up with here against your churro. your churro, as it were, of just like the aggregate best churros that you've had in your churro chasing experience.
Sorry, you saying churro really, I think, has wiped any conscious thought from my mind. So, what was the question?
Just thinking about how you're going to compare your mental picture of what makes a good churro
against this Oreo.
Yes.
I think they're hard. It's apples and oranges.
Well, I mean, in a best case scenario, not completely. And this is a dessert.
They are dessert and dessert. Maybe it's like tangerines and grapefruit. A good churro in my mind, crispy crunch outside.
Sure.
Soft gooey inside, or at least airy fluffy. You don't want like goo, but you want like, it's not all crunch all the way through. You don't want a dry churro.
Right.
You want to get hit with that flavor. You want a little bit of sprinkly drippage where stuff's like falling on the ground while you're biting.
Yep.
And I think what you want is not too much sugar. You want to be like, this fried dough is good. The cinnamon is good. I'm getting the flavor.
Sometimes a little restraint goes a long way.
A delicate Oreo is always going to be a fine Oreo, in my opinion.
So the other thing that I'm curious about, which I think branches off what you just said, considering the format of an Oreo, what are you hoping they carry over from a churro that is possible in this format?
Well, let's talk about what it says on the box here for a sec.
Great.
I do want to talk about what they claim they're doing
Always
versus
interesting.
what I think is going to happen.
Yeah. So often I'm like dreaming of what could happen.
Yeah, and then I burst your bubble.
We come tumbling down to earth.
Oh, welcome back, baby. Another thing that I think is an odd evolution, and I don't know about the history of the churro very much. Will has some data pulled up, but churros have gone from long stick to very commonly being now many short sticks.
Oh,
being like,
that's
hey,
interesting.
here's a little tray of churros in like a fries.
One of those little paper baggies.
Yeah, that's very common. So that's actually what's on the cover here is a lot of tiny churros.
Oh, look at that. That's true.
Which, fine, respect.
Yeah.
Keep it real sometimes.
Yeah, I agree.
So the Nabisco Corporation claims that what we are about to eat is a fried dough flavored cookie.
The text is very small. They have a lot to say here.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
With churro flavored cream, artificially flavored with sugar inclusions.
Feels like a lawyer got their hands on this one.
Very much designed by legal.
Straight from the legal department.
So, first of all, fried dough flavored cookie might be the first time we've seen a cookie variant in a long time.
What shenanigans were they claiming with the cookie on the Sour Patch Oreo?
I think it's a vanilla cookie with Sour Patch crystals.
Crystals. Okay. Classic cookie with sprinkle shenanigans in it. And here, a vanilla Oreo cookie and a fried dough flavor. They're close enough to each other that tweaking the cookie flavor, not impossible, but a little bit tricky.
A little tricky. It's going to be a subtle shift.
Yeah, if they pull it off.
I assume what they're saying is like, it'll taste a little oilier. I don't know. That sounds weird to say. It sounds gross, but that's what frying is.
I'm excited.
I'm not against it. Look, if it's doughy feeling with a crunch, which an Oreo will have no matter what.
Right.
If my brain can create the concept of dough out of the flavor with the crunch of the cookie, solid, baby.
Yeah. I will say, in success, this is one of the almost, I can't believe you guys didn't do this sooner flavors. And I'm rooting for them here.
We always are.
But that is interesting because I feel like there are ways to replicate the churro experience organically as opposed to kind of jerking another food that doesn't have anything to do with Oreo.
Get the fuck over here.
Get in here. All right, wait. I want to take a moment to peruse what producer Will has pulled up here.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, yeah. Wow. This is a lot more deeper dive than I realized, to the point of not only, being about actual sailors.
Colonialism raises its evil head.
I'm going to read this text off the screen. Whether Portuguese sailors, Spanish shepherds, or the Chinese get the credit for inventing the churro, it was during the 16th century. So it's disputed.
Yeah. And is either Portuguese, Spanish, or Chinese?
Huh. I'm trying to think of what I had thought.
I suppose Spanish would have made the most sense.
That was where my head was, yeah.
It blows my mind. As we were bringing tea and gunpowder back from China, we also were like, low key though, if you guys have like a theme park or whatever you might want to build in the future.
If you have a Six Flags.
Tried this stick of dough.
Will has also pulled up, Spanish explorers brought churros to every port of the New World. They quickly became local favorites, and this may be why many countries claim churros as their own.
Oh.
This is really interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot.
Churro is the ambassador of fried food. Anyway, churro flavor cream.
What does that mean?
I want to just dig into that sentence a little bit.
Say more.
The churro is fried dough with sugar and cinnamon. That's basically it. we already have a fried dough cookie, and from the picture, it has flecks of cinnamon in the cookie, which pretty much means the cookie is also churro
flavored. Yeah.
So are they just saying, look, man, it's churro all the way down? Or are they trying to tell me that there's some third flavor sensation happening that is churro, that is more than fried dough sugar and cinnamon?
If the cookies are dough flavored, I don't know if that's implying cinnamon or not.
I mean, it looks like it has cinnamon flecks, but that doesn't mean much.
Yeah, if only we could get the Nabisco legal department, who clearly have lots to say with their teeny tiny 3.5 font.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they'll love us.
Yeah. We have only
good things to
softball
say
questions that make perfect sense. Don't worry. You know what? I mean, what we really need is someone from the basement to come.
They'd never come on, yeah.
I know. Well, because
their identities are secret.
Well, and if they see actual sunlight, they melt.
Yeah. Which could be an interesting Oreo flavor. Melted basement employee.
Tech. Yeah. Basement denizen.
Yeah. They have that down there, but it's exclusive to their basement. Yeah.
The cookie flavor is padded wall. And the cream is
just agony.
Nabisco employee.
Last thoughts. We're getting dark. We're not trying to.
So, churros.
Back to churros. How hopeful are you that this is a slam dunk? Or do you just have a good feeling this will be fine, considering the context?
Yeah. I think to anyone else in the world, this is a safe bet. We're looking at like a fucking easy 7, right? Hard to screw up. I think hard to change my life with it.
Sure.
For me, we're in moonshot territory.
Yeah.
If they nail this, I will be more excited than I would be about another flavor.
Sure.
If they fail on it, I think I'll sort of be like a little sad. There will be a single solitary teardrop.
Yep.
But it won't surprise me if that's the case.
Okay. If that happens, we'll make sure to catch it in the audio.
Yeah. I'll try and cry on the mic.
Cry like a cartoon so that it goes ding when it hits something. Yeah. Are we headed to Smell Town?
I think that's the next stop on our journey.
Yeah. Are you expecting a smell that is in any way more nuanced than cinnamon?
No. If I smell fried dough, I will shit.
Producer Will? Fair warning. Pray that it smells like cinnamon.
All right. So far, they look pretty good.
Yeah. This is what I would hope they look like.
Specks of cinnamony goodness in them here.
Right. All right. Yeah, sniff them.
Just cinnamon.
I mean, barely. It smells almost more just like graham.
Yeah. The more I jam it up my nose, the more it's just graham.
A little bit of a bummer.
Not exactly chuffed.
Uninspired on smell, but if the taste is good, it's fine.
Yeah, it's not like I'm running around jamming my nose into a bunch of churros, but there is a smell that makes you lift up into the air and kind of waft yourself towards them like a pie on a window.
Even as a churro casual, I have a good sense of walking around a theme park and getting a whiff of churro. Part of the siren song. All right, well, off to not the best start, but maybe they'll turn it around in the flavor sensation. Cheers.
Cheers.
I have thoughts, but I want your thoughts first.
Okay. There's a little bit of doughiness in the aftertaste. It's not at the front.
Yeah.
Comes on at the end, and I'm glad it's there. There's a little bit of this. It feels like I'm eating like a slightly undercooked cookie.
Yeah, which is good.
I don't think it's like them like nailing a churro exactly, but it is good, and I'm impressed that they have it there.
Yep.
We had talked about delicacy. I think it's too delicate.
I was going to say same thing. I think that the graham is too strong, which is a base flavor, and they didn't do enough to overcome the graham with churro-specific flavoring.
Yeah.
So it's a decent graham with a little bit of cookie aftertaste, but you're not getting quite to churro with it.
No, it's not all the way there.
Yeah.
I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think this is built for a double stuff.
Fascinating.
I think it's going to do exactly what you want it to do. I think you're going to be a much happier man than I will by the end of this.
It's funny because I agree. I'm surprised how little cinnamon I'm picking up on in this.
Turn it at least up to 6, man.
Right?
Like this isn't like a 4.
Yeah. You know when you're eating a churro versus an all-purpose cookie.
Yeah. Or a funnel cake or whatever.
Exactly.
Like, yeah. All right. Let's finish off these halvesies
see what we think
about stuff.
Next steps, yeah. In fairness to them, there's a little bit of crystalline crunch.
In fact, I wish there was a little more.
Yeah, I agree. But it is interesting because I feel like, to me, the main flavor is the main question, and that is too low. But some of the like background touches are not bad. They're just complementing something that flavor-wise isn't quite there.
It's like they knew all the beats they needed to hit, but they just like didn't have the budget to hit them all.
Yeah, like they didn't have enough money for cinnamon night.
Yeah, they're like, oh no, we ran out.
Our cinnamon reserves.
We got to start selling our bodies on the street in order to get enough money for this cinnamon.
Is that in the legalese on the packaging?
It does say, actually. At the moment,
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling a little unimpressed and underwhelmed,
I get it.
but not negative.
Yeah. These are good enough that they fall comfortably into a worth eating territory. It's more that they could have nailed this because the flavors involved are very logical ones to put in an Oreo.
Yeah.
And it's a little weird that they didn't lean in farther.
Yep.
But let's see if a double stuff changes that.
I really think it will. I think it's actually going to do stuff to you. It's still just graham.
Yeah. Very Grammy.
I'm not going to lie. I don't love the color of the cream. Looks a little bit too much like peanut butter.
Yeah, it's very peanut butter coated. If it tasted great, I would be like, I don't care. But
Yeah.
they're giving me windows to criticize them on smaller things.
Yeah, it's true. You ready?
I'm ready.
Round 2.
Yeah, let's do it.
Fight. Better.
Trust you on all things churro. You nailed it on this. Better than double stuff. Not like all the problems are solved, but it's subtle enough that the added cream doesn't feel like an overload.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting more of those flavors.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely makes a difference. It helps.
Sure. All the flaws are there, but all the strengths are strengthened.
Yeah, exactly. The things that are working are meaningfully improved.
That's not surprising. I mean, look, the whole thing in one go also felt better.
That makes sense. Yeah. Because it's just that's more
I
of
mean, like,
it.
give me more of that.
Yeah.
Smells like a Christmas candle, and then it tastes like what you wish a Christmas candle would taste like.
Oh, that's interesting.
Someone's broken into the studio. And the claim here from the local burglaress is that this smells like what a Christmas candle smells like and tastes like what you wish a Christmas candle tasted like. I can't claim to have ever wanted to eat a Christmas candle or wished that they tasted like much. I also would love for you to fill producer Will's inbox with how many times you've eaten a candle. What candles have you eaten? Have you tried the mint Oreo candle? Does it taste as good as it smells? Let us know.
Yeah.
Send pics of you eating wax.
It's like an Oreo Boris because it's a candle
You're on
that tastes
fire.
like an Oreo that tastes like a candle that tastes like an Oreo.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to unravel the fabric of the universe.
No, that's how it all stays together.
Oh, thank God.
Because as it's unraveling, it's just swallowing itself back up and re-raveling.
That was close.
It was close.
Yeah.
We almost ended
made
it
it.
all.
The cat burglar also pointed out gingerbread, which I think is a good point. And honestly, if this was trying to be gingerbread, I might have been a little bit kinder to it as a review. But when someone says churro, I am thinking of something that has more of a flavor punch.
I think you're just saying that because you like churros better than gingerbread.
That's interesting. Do I? I do.
I might even go so far as to say there's not a single person on earth who likes gingerbread more than a churro.
I mean, them's fighting words to someone.
I'll fight everybody.
Yeah, not me. I don't.
Shit.
I don't really care that much.
I do. I care enough about churros to say it.
Those emails are coming directly to you.
Gingerbread. Bring it on.
This has also left me with a unique circumstance of having the cookies on their own. Do you want to get in on this?
Yeah, I do, actually. I wonder how fried dough this cookie really is.
I mean, it's a bold claim.
Yeah, Nabisco Legal
Yeah, it's really.
owes somebody an apology, and that's me. All right. Huh. I feel like it's like a slightly crunchier cookie than normal. Like it's a little denser.
This is maybe the first time that I feel like the cookie department and the cream department were not in the same meetings.
Yeah,
Because the cookie on its own is actually a little distinct,
a little.
but anything distinct about it gets lost in the cream and makes it just taste like a generic graham. None of these choices feel coordinated.
Yeah, you could have built off of this. Everything that's really happening in this cookie is happening in aftertaste.
Yeah.
I like the sleeper agent stuff. You know, I like the Manchurian candidate kind of vibes. Yeah, I think you're right. This cookie wasn't built for that cream.
Man, weird. This is interesting. This is actually kind of a first.
I think I'm being a little extreme because we have to make hard decisions here.
That's what we're here for.
Life or death
Yeah.
decisions here.
People are counting on us.
I think I am a little disappointed in this Oreo.
I mean, I think that's incredibly fair.
I also think if you put these in front of me, I'd fuck that up.
That's what I was getting at earlier.
Yeah.
They're very eatable.
They're very eatable
Yeah.
because they're so delicate.
Yeah. You could just find yourself looking down at an empty box of these and being like, oh, I ate them all.
Yeah, where'd they go? Where my little babies?
What happened?
I ate my babies.
Yeah, they're gone.
I'm like a mama gerbil.
Yeah. I think that all the time. So this is an interesting one because it's a lot of 3/4 or half measures that result in a cookie that is better than the sum of its parts, but not much better than the sum of its parts.
Mm-hmm.
If someone brought these to a party, I wouldn't be mad at it, but I'd also, for anyone that got really excited about the idea of a churro Oreo, would be like, hold on,
Oh, yeah.
let me set your expectations.
So, let's start with the simple stuff. We've sort of talked about it already, but how many of these would you eat?
See, this is one of those really hard questions where I feel like the answer is going to be a lot of them, which is not a direct correlation to what my numerical review will be.
If they were the same, why would we do it twice?
Yeah. I feel like maybe this is 2 to 2.5 sleeve. They're not so good. I know I'm going to keep going back because of how much I like them.
Yeah.
But I feel like I could put a lot of these away before I was like, I'm over this, or even noticed.
I think that's the thing.
Yeah.
The moment that you're like, how many churro Oreos did I eat? You're like, I'm done.
Yeah.
It's not even that you're like, oh God, oh gross.
Right.
You're just like, I don't need to be eating more than 20 churro Oreos.
I feel like you catch yourself shortly before doing the whole packet and you're like, I actually don't need this many, but I didn't notice how many I was eating until I realized I was almost out of them.
I think I'm at 2 sleeves.
Yeah, I get it.
First one, I would sort of be like, that's not that many. I could eat another sleeve and it would be fine.
Sure.
And then at the end of sleeve 2, I'd be like, oh no, I've eaten too many of an Oreo that is not high enough in my esteem.
I think I probably am a 2.5 because I would find myself making a lot of double stuffs and they would disappear even faster.
Okay, interesting. I would actually double stuff these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bold question, and one that we can edit out if this is too podcast breaking.
Bring it back to my mom again.
Do you want to double stuff this one?
Oh, wow.
As the king of the churro.
I do, but I'm going to do it off pod.
Oh, all right. That's going to be on the Patreon. It's a limited edition.
I'll even do it without my shirt.
Nice.
Okay, number rating.
I've been thinking about this since I had the first bite.
Since churros pulled themselves from the primordial muck.
Just decades and eons in the past.
40 years ago.
So, all right, here's what's really tricky about this. Is the immense eatability of these enough of a bonus to kick the number higher? Or is the amount of like how much of these I think I could eat only really a factor in the sleeves rating? And this is about you eat one and you're giving it a number. And I actually have never interrogated that concept before.
Yep, that's an amount of introspection I hadn't really dealt with. I think snap judgment, gonna stick with this for the rest of my life. They're not related.
Okay, I like that.
I think to me, I'm like, this is what the flavor gives me as a number off of the eating experience that we do for our taste test. And that has nothing to do with me eating 10, 20, 30 Oreos. Just what was it when I did halvesies and what was it when I did a full Oreo and what number springs fully formed into my mind like Eve from the rib.
Yeah, that's clean. I like that. Should I go first?
I'm trying to get a number in my head.
I know. I'm close. I'm zeroing in.
Can do some hard thinking. Okay.
Do you got one?
I think so. 6.
I was going to say 6.
Fucking A, I love you.
Yeah. I feel conflicted because I feel like knowing that we don't do halvesies, it's like 6.4.
See, I would have said 5.5.
Really? I like it enough that the idea of being able to go through that many of them, it feels a little weird going 6, but 7 just feels like it's giving credit where credit does not belong.
100%. This is no 7.
And it's not a 5. I think.
No, it's better than a 5. I think it's better than half of the Oreos.
Yeah. There's enough working here and enough intentional choices working here that it's not a pure down the middle, half of them are better, half of them are worth exactly.
Yeah,
but
I think it's close.
It's close.
It's close.
Yeah.
It's close to just being definitively mid. And I think the truth is I'm not going to miss it when it's gone.
This does not feel like one where I would imagine people being like, you got to bring these ones back.
No one's clamoring for this.
Yeah, some of it worked and I could eat a lot of them, but also once they're gone, I think you're right. You're not going like, man, you know, it was a really good one, the churro one.
Fuck me, I just had a thought.
Bring it on.
Deep fry these.
Oh my God.
Deep fry them, churro them.
I mean,
deep fry them, sprinkle them in sugar and cinnamon, churro in a churro.
The funny thing about this is that it's simultaneously a great idea and also a fundamental indictment of their failure to capture churro in the cookie that they gave us. Because you're like, what if you turn these churro cookies into churros?
Actual churros, you sons of bitches.
But you're right. That would be amazing.
Hey, man, I heard you like churros. We put a churro in your churros so you could have some churros while you churro. That's who we should have as a guest is Xzibit.
Oh, do you know Xzibit?
No.
Oh.
In fact, producer Will, where's Xzibit these days? Where's the X to the Z?
And does he like churros?
Or Oreos? I don't think we can get him on this episode.
You don't think we can call him?
Even if we could, do you think he could get here in time? We do these live.
Oh.
So
right.
we can get him. It's just that according to Google, booking him costs between $25,000 and $40,000.
I think our move here is the passion play.
So 25?
I was hoping free.
Wait, like a passion play?
like we get him on the enthusiasm at a discount.
We're not going to convince Xzibit that we're doing a passion play and he's going to be in it and then surprise him with an Oreo podcast.
I mean, there are worse ideas, but that wasn't the main one.
The old bait and switch.
Yeah, the classic.
That's how they got Christ.
Going there on the Oreo pod.
I've always said that Xzibit is the Jesus of the hip hop / car remodeling community.
You just say that a lot.
I do.
Here we are
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the Churro review episode, and lo and behold, your lowered expectations of what they are going to be able to do with the flavor
Yeah.
have nailed it. Not to the point of it being a failure, but definitely not to the point of reach for the stars, anything is possible.
Yeah. It's not like it crushed our dreams.
Listen, my dreams for this are much less lofty, ambitious hope.
Mm-hmm.
Did they crush your dreams?
I didn't expect it to be what I wanted.
Yeah. Ugh, it's rough. My heart's breaking over here, man.
That's like a hard sentence to say about anything, to be like, I wanted something great and beautiful and to like bring back memories of childhood and innocence. The concept of experiencing unbridled capitalism without knowing that I was experiencing it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I wanted to be sold product that felt natural and beautiful.
Yeah.
And I didn't. I am being sold product.
Yeah.
And I think middling product at best.
Yeah. Ugh. Heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And yet, fairly solid 6.
Yeah, I eat fucking 20 of them.
It's a weird contradiction. Yeah. Listen, if someone brings these to the party you're at, you're not going to have a bad time, but you're also not going to have an amazing time.
Yeah.
You're going to have a churro-ish time. Churro adjacent.
Churro-esque.
Churro. I can't think of another way. Anyway, they're fine.
Good night, dear listeners.
Bye.